Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell is an epic historical novel set during the American Civil War and its aftermath. The story revolves around Scarlett O'Hara, a headstrong, determined, and passionate young woman from a wealthy plantation family in Georgia. The novel spans several decades, from the pre-war Southern Belle Society to the hardships of Reconstruction, providing a sweeping view of Southern history, culture, and the impact of the Civil War on personal lives. At the beginning of the novel, Scarlett is introduced as the daughter of a prosperous plantation owner. She is initially in love with Ashley Wilkes, a kind and honorable gentleman who, however, is already promised to his cousin Melanie Hamilton. When Scarlett confesses her feelings to Ashley, he rejects her, causing her deep frustration. In an effort to win Ashley's affection, Scarlett becomes increasingly determined and manipulative, even resorting to marriage with the much older and wealthy Charles Hamilton, Melanie's brother, to make Ashley jealous. Charles soon dies in the war, leaving Scarlett a widow and further deepening her emotional turmoil. As the Civil War progresses, Scarlett's life changes drastically. The once beautiful and thriving South is ravaged by war, and Scarlett's beloved plantation, Tara, is left in ruins. The war forces Scarlett to confront her strength and resourcefulness as she works tirelessly to ensure the survival of her family and her home. During this period, Scarlett's relationship with Ashley becomes more strained, especially as he returns from the war disillusioned, whereas Scarlett's desire for him remains unshaken. In contrast, Scarlett's relationships with other characters evolve. One of the most significant is with Rhett Butler, a charming, cynical, and wealthy man who initially views Scarlett with disdain but is drawn to her beauty, spirit, and stubbornness. Despite their mutual attraction, Scarlett rejects Rhett's love, as her fixation on Ashley blinds her to Rhett's deeper affection. Throughout the novel, Rhett repeatedly tries to win Scarlett's heart, but she remains indifferent or hostile, always focusing on Ashley. The story captures Scarlett's emotional journey, her survival instincts, and her internal struggle as she contemplates love, loss, and the changing Southern world. As the war ends, and the South begins to rebuild itself, Scarlett faces new challenges in the form of societal shifts and the decline of the old Southern aristocracy. Her actions often alienate her from those she loves, including Melanie, who remains a loyal and kind friend, and Rhett, whose patience eventually runs out. Scarlett's character is complex. Her determination to survive and prosper often leads her to make morally ambiguous decisions. She is willing to manipulate, deceive, and even betray those around her in order to achieve her goals. At the same time, her vulnerability and deep-seated love for Ashley make her an empathetic figure. Rhett's love for Scarlett is one of the novel's most poignant themes. He understands her better than anyone else, but is continually hurt by her inability to love him as she loves Ashley. Eventually, Scarlett's life comes full circle. After years of hardship, she finally realizes that her love for Ashley was a figment of her imagination, an unattainable ideal. However, by this time, her relationship with Rhett has deteriorated beyond repair. In the novel's final moments, after a series of personal losses, Scarlett comes to the realization that the future is still within her reach. With her indomitable spirit, she vows to return to Tara and rebuild once again, clinging to the hope that tomorrow is another day. Gone with the Wind is a powerful exploration of love, war, loss, and the complexities of human relationships set against the backdrop of a pivotal time in American history. Through Scarlett O'Hara's story, Mitchell examines themes of resilience, personal growth, and the consequences of both personal and societal change. The novel captures the tragedy and beauty of the South during a time of immense transition and the personal struggles of its characters as they navigate a world that has been forever altered by war. Despite its controversies over its portrayal of slavery and the South, Gone with the Wind remains a landmark in American literature, known for its rich narrative, complex characters, and sweeping historical scope.